Hello everybody, this is Moses. In this video we're gonna try to solve the same zero problem um, using a query. If you haven't watched the previous video, I advise that you watch it because I explained more details of some of the things that are involved with what we are doing right now. But just to give you a short overview of what we're trying to do is that we are trying to find the final grade for the students. And one of the challenges that is there that someone might encounter or that I encountered when doing these calculations is that sometimes there is a zero problem, zero division problem in places where you're trying to find the final grade, and in some other places you have you have zero as values, and you can't do 0 divided by 0, and you have to find ways in which you have to solve that. Okay, so how we're going to do that in this video is that we're going to create a query. We'll go to query design. We just have one table here, and then we're going to add that there. I'm going to get everything, not everything, I'm going just to leave the ID, but the rest of the things I'm going to get them. Okay, so this is what we have. We have to go on the SQL view for us to do these calculations. Alright, so while we're here, what we're going to do is that we are going to start doing our calculations. So we want to divide this and that for us to find the percentage, a correct percentage, so that we may add everything up as we did in the previous. So we're just going to do it in this way. So we're going to say this divided by s, and then we're going to multiply it with the percentage for homework that we assigned, and then we're going to put everything in brackets like this. Then we can call this as homework AVG. If we have an error, okay, let's see this error for ourselves. Okay, so it's going to give us that. It's going to give us that. If it throws up an error, I'm going to explain why that error is there. Okay, so we are going also to have we're going to do the calculations for the other one, which is this. Divide by this. Close brackets. We can multiply that with percentage. Put that in brackets. And then we're going to get through the project. I write it on the project. I'm gonna multiply this project percentage. Put everything in brackets. That's PJ, AV, FG. Have the last one, which is an exam. And first bracket, second brackets. And I should get the exam, this one. Okay, this one we have to put over here, and then the percentage here is the one that we are multiplying with, same as a IVG. Then I'm gonna close it and then throw up an here. Okay, so as you can see, we have our calculations here. Let's go back here again. Now, sometimes when you're doing these calculations, you find that it might throw up an error showing that your calculations, your calculations, the way you're doing them, there's some things that are not part of the aggregate. So you want to try to group by some of the fields that are not part of the calculation in that regard. For example, student ID is not even part of the calculation. So you want to group by that to prevent that from happening. So we didn't have that, but it may show up. I don't know why it didn't show up, but so what we can do here, we're going to group by student ID. Let's see. Okay, so it's going to say you try to execute a query that does not include the specified expression, which is homework as part of the aggregate. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get all of these guys, because if I just get the other one, it's going to throw up for the other one. So I'm just going to get all of these guys, and then I'm going to group by them. By that, and I think we should be good. Alright, so everything is okay now. So as you can see, we have calculated the percentage for the homework, which is 40%, and the percentage for the percentage for the project, which is 41, and for the other one is 33. The other one is 25. And for us to find the final grade now, we have to add these up. We have to add them up. Okay. Now, one of the challenge that is there, I'm going to explain it, but let's write our final grade first, because that's where our problem is going to come. So our final grade, so we're going to say, put this in bracket, so we're going to get this one plus this one plus this one. Harmonic, this one. Project, and this one. Let's say as Android. Okay, we should have a silent answer, of course. Okay, so for us to deal with this silence here, we have to add the NZ to our calculation, and that is what is going to lead us to the problem. So what we're going to do now is that in this area here, we're going to do the NZ calculations. We're going to say, let's begin with this one. So we're going to say NZ and then we got the next one, NZ. Next one, NZ. Okay, so if we check what is going to happen is that we still have a silent answer. The reason why we have that is this. Let's go back. If we try to do the NZ calculation, we do the NZ here, and so that means that if there's nothing, it's going to be 0, and then if there's nothing, 0, so it's going to be 0 divided by 0 situation over there. Okay, I made a mistake. Yeah, right there. So okay, so this is the situation that we're going to have, because we're trying to do a 0 by 0 division. And then it's going to give us this problem here, and the final grade is not going to show up. So for us to avoid that, we have to do what we did last time, and that is by using the if function, so that we do our with the 0 problem. Okay, so on top we can leave this out, the NZ, and also down here we have to also apply the NZ so that we don't have a null calculation in our in this solution. Otherwise we're going to have a silent answer. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to say NZ on this one too, like that. We did an NZ there, and also even on this one we're going to say NZ. Okay, and then this one also we can say NZ. Okay, alright, it should be able to give us those problem in all these areas so that we know what we're doing. Okay, so we have these problems here. Okay, now let's add our solution to that. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we are going to do an if function. So we're going to say if if this guy is equal to 0. Okay, if it's true, we're going to divide by 1. If it's false, we want the number that exists there, which means if it's false, there have to be a number in it. The number that exists there, that's the one that we want to divide by. That's what we want to do over there. So if you try to see here, okay, should be able to give us a problem. Okay, because I haven't closed. So should do that. Okay. After closing, we haven't done that because the solution, the calculation is just on the homework, and the homework has got a number in it already, so we can't see our solution because we are already dealing with homework. So but when we touch on this one already, you're going to see what's going to happen. Okay, so let's deal with the next one. Okay, so this is homework. Okay, let's deal with this situation over here. So we're going to say if love this guy is equal to 0, as soon as divide by 1, and then not, we want to deal with it in this way. We want the number that exists there, the one we use over there, and then we're going to go to the other side, which is for project music up and see. Okay, so we can say if this one, I love this guy, is equal to 0, and divide by 1. Otherwise, we want to get u here, and we close. And then let's do the last one. Say if this one is equal to 0, divide by 1. Else, divide by the number that exists there. And let's close. Okay, I think we should be good. Okay, let's see. Ta-da! So here we have our solution. We have our solution as we solved it on the other side. So let's save our query. Let's say q find a grade. So when we check our form here, our answers, so here's we have 82, we have 63, we have 45. Now what is going on with this? The reason is that we have rounded off these numbers, if you remember the previous video. So we have to try to do the same thing on this in order for us to have to avoid decimals in that way. So how to deal with that? We're not going to do this because we want our answers to be at least accurate. So we can only round off like when we have already done everything. So what we're going to do is that we're going to convert our final grade by just saying int, cint. So we're going to say int. Let me just put this everything in brackets. Well, all right, right there. So we have 82, 63, and 45. Okay, I have 82, 63, 45, which is accurate. All right. All right, so now we have the same solution done in the query. So you can use this query to make reports out of it, so that student can have access to you can print out a report that you can give out to students so they see their final grades and things like that.